You work hard for your money, right? You put in the hours, you hustle, and yet, you still feel like you're barely scraping by. You could be sabotaging your financial future every single day, without even realizing it. It's not always about how much you earn, but about the habits you form around money. In this video, I'll show you 5 common habits that keep people poor, and what you can do instead to break free from the cycle and start building real wealth. We're going deep on lifestyle inflation, the dangers of not tracking your spending, why relying on credit cards can be a slippery slope, the importance of thinking long-term, and how trying to impress others could be holding you back. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable strategies to take control of your money and start building a solid foundation for a wealthier life. Alright, let's talk about lifestyle inflation. It's sneaky, it's silent, and it's probably the #1 reason why people stay stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. You get a raise, you're excited, rightfully so, you deserve it. But then, without even realizing it, you start upgrading everything. That slightly nicer apartment? Sure. A new car to celebrate? Why not? Suddenly that extra money you worked so hard for is gone, absorbed by your inflated lifestyle. It's like you're on a treadmill, running faster and faster, but staying in the same place financially. The key here is to be intentional with your money. Just because you can't afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. When you get a raise, challenge yourself to maintain your current expenses for at least 6 months. Direct that extra income towards your financial goals, paying off debt, investing, building an emergency fund. You wouldn't believe how many people have no clue where their money actually goes each month. It's like they're driving with their eyes closed, hoping for the best. Listen, if you don't track your spending, it's impossible to make informed decisions about your money. Those little expenses, the daily coffee, the takeout lunches, the impulse buys, they add up, my friends. These spending leaks are like invisible drains on your bank account. The good news is, tracking your spending is easier than ever. There are tons of free apps out there that make it super simple to categorize your expenses and see exactly where your money is going. Not a tech person? No problem. Grab a notebook, create a simple spreadsheet, or even just jot down your expenses on your phone. Knowledge is power, and once you know where your money is going, you can start making changes to plug those leaks and redirect your cash flow towards your financial goals. Chapter 3. Credit cards, friend or foe? Credit cards can be amazing tools for building credit and earning rewards, but only if you use them responsibly. The problem is, most people don't. They treat credit cards like free money, racking up balances they can't afford to pay off in full each month. This is where the trap lies. The interest rates on credit card debt are insanely high. We're talking 20%, sometimes even 30% or more. Let's say you have a $5,000 credit card balance at a 20% interest rate. If you only make the minimum payments, it could take you over 15 years to pay it off and cost you thousands of dollars in interest alone. That's money you could be investing, saving for a down payment, or using to achieve your financial dreams. The solution? Pay your credit card balances in full every single month. Make a budget, track your spending, and only charge what you know you can pay off when the bill comes. Chapter 4. Think long-term, reap big rewards. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is thinking too small when it comes to their finances. They say things like, "I can't afford to invest right now or I'll start saving later." Listen, time is your greatest asset when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially through the power of compound interest. Compound interest is like magic. It's the concept of earning interest on your interest, and it's how small amounts of money can grow into significant wealth over time. Even if you can only afford to invest a small amount right now, do it! It all adds up over time, and the sooner you start, the more you benefit from the incredible power of compound interest. Start early, think long-term, and watch your wealth grow. Chapter 5. Stop trying to impress people you don't even like. We live in a world obsessed with status and appearances. Social media is constantly bombarding us with images of people living seemingly perfect lives, driving fancy cars, wearing designer clothes, and going on lavish vacations. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game and feel the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. But here's the thing, the Joneses are probably broke, they're likely drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and sacrificing their long-term financial well-being for the fleeting satisfaction of looking good on Instagram. Don't fall into that trap. Focus on building a solid financial foundation, investing in your future, and living within your means. What matters most is that you're making smart financial decisions that align with your values and goals, not trying to impress people you don't even like. Outro: break free from these habits. So there you have it, 5 common habits that are secretly keeping you broke. The good news is, now that you're aware of them, you can start making positive changes to break free from these patterns and create a brighter financial future. Which habit hit you hardest? Let me know in the comments. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Start today and watch your financial future transform.